Have you ever been somewhere that left you breathless? Had an experience that changed your direction in life? For me, the Owyees is that place and that experience.
There are endless possibilities in this area, countless roads to go down, all of which offer something different. The contrasting mix of soft rolling hills and jagged cliff faces creates so much intrigue, it's almost impossible to stop exploring. My name is David, and this is how I get off the grind.
Last fuel stop complete. Time to leave civilization behind.
As I ascended into the Owyees, I started to get butterflies in my stomach like a second grader with a crush. There's over 190,000 acres of public land here to explore, and countless incredible spots. I have a route planned, but with that much public land available to explore, we'll see if I can stick to it.
We are in one of my favorite places ever, and that is the Owyhee Canyonlands. I was out here about a year ago, and that trip truly changed my life. It was an incredible experience, an incredible adventure, and I honestly don't think a day has gone by since that trip where I haven't thought about coming back here. So, a year later, I decided it was time to do exactly that. So you can see everything behind me is where I'm gonna be for the next 4 days. And I'm just so freaking excited. Enough of me chatting, let's get back on the road. A real bummer. This isn't private property. This is Sucker Creek Natural Area or something like that. So maybe that's the thing. They're just trying to preserve this as best they can, so they're not allowing vehicles through it. But I gotta backtrack. It really sucks because there was a part of Sucker Creek that I really wanted to see down this way, but this is the only way to it. So we're gonna backtrack and we'll see if we can find camp.
Watching the canyons of Sucker Creek getting closer and closer as I kept driving really got me excited just to be here again. I have no idea what this trip holds, but driving through the canyons with the creek to my side, I was ready for whatever this place had in store for me.
I have been driving for 15 hours now, so I want to drink. If you've been around the channel for a little while, you know I love my old fashions and I don't mess around. So I brought the APL 55 because I'm very particular with the type of ice and stuff like that. So because this is dual zone, the back is a freezer, so I brought big old ice cubes. And then I actually keep my whiskey in the freezer as well, so I can sip on it much slower and it doesn't dilute as fast, so it's more of a consistent drink throughout. Love this APL 55 for many reasons, but tonight it's because I can have an amazing old fashioned just the way I like it at home. I'm not joking when I say this is one of my favorite places on earth. I love it here so much. So in the Owyhees, the weather is a little unpredictable. It was supposed to be pretty clear the entire time I was here, but there's a pretty thick layer of clouds rolling in there. We had a little bit of rain this morning, not too much, so it's not gonna like mess the trail up, I don't think. So I'm gonna pack up. I'm gonna start heading further south into the Owyhees. There's a spot that I really want to check out that I wasn't able to last time. So I'm gonna head there, and I don't know if I'm gonna end up camping there or not, because I think I'll get there really early, but I at least want to check it out. This coffee is really good, by the way. All right, let's get packed up and start exploring. The bird song in the Owyhees is unlike any other place I've ever been to. They're so vocal and so loud, and they just bounce around against the cliff faces, and it's beautiful. It's freaking awesome. Everything you hear is what I'm hearing. This is all real.
Just around the corner from this little pond and the cliffs behind it is a little gem that I found the last time I was out here. As you drop into the canyon, the hill to your left is blocking the view of what's to come. So when it does come into view for the first time, it really catches you by surprise.
Last time I was here, I didn't walk this little creek bed, go further into the canyons. Honestly didn't think I could, but I found some game trails, so I'm just kind of following the game trails as deep as I can, and it kind of looks like it might end here. Look how freaking cool this canyon is though.
One of these days, I will camp in this spot, but today is not that day.
So the last little stretch was one I've done before, and we are now off of that and on a trail that I have not done before. There's all these little turnoffs and random roads throughout the Owyhees, and I'm using Onyx right now. The thing that makes that a whole lot easier is I have it on our Apple CarPlay, so I have a big map right there, and then I can also have it up on my phone. So it's really, really easy for me to reference kind of the map real quick and make sure I'm staying on the right route and not taking these random little side roads that are everywhere out here. So it's really nice. And also, this is the first time I was able to use this feature, but yesterday when I was on my way in, they have this thing where you click on the trail and you can go navigate to, and you have options on what app you want to navigate through. So Google Maps or Waze, and I think Apple Maps. It was really cool to be able to hit the trail, say navigate to, and it pull up an ETA of the trailhead, not just a general area. Really, really like that feature. OTG20 will get you 20% off an elite membership. And I highly recommend it. Really enjoying Onyx. It's also really, really easy to build this route in Onyx. So, I'm a fan.
There's an area here that I've been wanting to visit for a while now. I wasn't able to last time due to weather, and while it was way too early in the day to set up camp here this time, I at least had to check it out. I've seen photos from my friends who have been here and heard the stories of this location. Was it overhyped? Was I set up for disappointment? I'll let you decide.
Well, this is going to be a really hard spot to leave. However, I have 7 hours of daylight left, and it doesn't feel like I should set up camp right now. There's just way too much time left to explore. So what I think I'm gonna do is head out and head to Birch Creek. It's a super, super cool little area, and it will put me in a really good starting point tomorrow, because there's a lot in that area that I haven't explored that I really want to explore. So if I leave now and just book it out of here, I should be able to get to Birch Creek pretty quickly.
I wasn't super eager to leave quite yet, so I felt this was a good opportunity to have some lunch, which would give me more time in this beautiful area. I truly didn't want to leave this area. Maybe I could have explored this area on foot a little more, but I felt there was so much still to discover that I had to press on.
So I'm at this fork in the road. I'm supposed to go right if I want to make it back to Birch Creek. However, I'm looking to my left, and there's a lot over there that is really interesting, and I feel like I'm being pulled that way. So luckily I have maps downloaded, because I am departing from the route that I had initially set out to complete. But that kind of excites me. I have no idea what's over there. I haven't done any research in that area, but it looks beautiful. So let's send it. Freaking funny every time I drive up on some cows, because every single one of them is just staring at me, and it's a very weird feeling, to be honest. Hello, how are you? Yeah, it's weird, they're just staring. It looked like this road was supposed to connect over here, but it definitely does not. This ground is super soft too, so I can't even drive over there to see if the road actually continues or not. Given how grassy it was coming in, I highly doubt it, so I'm just gonna turn around and try and find another way around this. very clear that this road hasn't been driven in a while. Certainly not often. It's there's a lot of grass kind of growing on the trail, kind of trying to reclaim it, it looks like. Still definitely a path, but I think it's just been a while. I think I found camp. This will freaking work. I'm liking this. I am concerned about the bugs since this is like standing water. So we'll see how that goes as the sun goes down. Tonight we are gonna make one of my favorite camp meals that I haven't actually made in a long time. I'm missing something though. Found it. Now we can cook. So I'm gonna make this like bacon pea pasta thing in like a Parmesan cream sauce. It's super simple, and it's freaking delicious. So that's what we're doing. We are doing that. I am,
Since I'm doing this full time now, I finally got Starlink. I'm away from my kid a lot, and it sucks to not be able to talk with him too often, so I got Starlink to be able to talk to him while I'm on these trips. My wife and son weren't available, however, when I was cooking dinner, so I decided to do a live stream for the first time, and it was a ton of fun. So thank you for everyone who participated in the live stream, asked questions, and just chatted. It was a lot of fun, and I'll definitely do more in the future.
every other way. So I'm a big fan of the Bronco.
direction from the known to the unknown doesn't always work out. There's certainly some risk in doing so, but when it does pay off, it makes it that much sweeter. This was one of those times. I love the uncertainty, the risk and the challenge that comes along with it. And even if I don't end up at a beautiful spot like this, there's always something to learn and expand my knowledge of the area. So don't be afraid to travel down the unknown. You never know what you'll find. Until next time, I hope you're able to get off the grid and off the grind. I'll see you in the next one.